What up? Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my damn cigarette in the first 60 seconds. Fuck it. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and this ain't the review y'all was expecting, but this is the review y'all gonna get. So, it's a lot going on. So this is literally concluding my second week of my part-time job where I'm working at the car wash, yeah. And also, I'm doing that to supplement the business because I got to pick the business back up. But then I also have orders, Father's Day and all. Some of my regulars is coming through with orders. So I had to do that on my off days. And then I open tomorrow, which means I got to get up at 5 a.m. And I'm still judging this I Love Money spinoff, which is Baddies, which is basically Charm School. But these motherfuckers ain't learning shit. I'm in my purple era. I couldn't think of no way to dress like Joan Crawford nor Grace Jones. So you get me like this, live in living color. So, first off, let's talk about the last episode. We're not going to spend no whole long time with this. Oh, y'all getting vintage Jimmi? Oh, vintage Jimmi, because I'm outside. So I'm smoking and drinking and let me go. I told y'all I was in my purple era. So since I'm in my purple era, honey, check your email, honey. I got my purple white claw because I'm in my purple era. I done told y'all I'm in my purple era now. We done went through all of the popsicles now. We started off with orange. We went to red after my dad died. We went back to orange, and now we the grape, goddammit. We still in the goddamn creamsicle era. But this last episode, so mainly the first thing I want to say is I'm so sorry to see Heidi in Closet go. I knew when I saw the previews, I wasn't seeing her enough in the previews. I thought she got sent home, but then as I was watching, I really thought she was a front runner. I really did. And I think we can agree this judging is a choice, right? We can agree on that. This judging is a choice. Girl. We ain't even get to the current episode yet, because the judging is a choice. The judging is a choice. But the last episode, I'm all the way here for if your mental health is at stake, do what you gotta do for your mental health. I'm all the way here for that. I just hate that Heidi is not going to be in the fame games because I really enjoyed the glow up with Heidi. I really enjoyed what she was bringing to the table. I really felt like there were some challenges that she should have won that she didn't. Because it's the goddamn Jimbo show, and I think we all fucking know that at this point. And I would be very shocked if Jimbo didn't go home. I'm going to blur the lines a little bit because I do want to say something. Yeah, I got my pride nails on, honey. I got my pride nails on. Editor me. Yo, I forgot all about the bullshit with the lies with Candy and Heidi and Jimbo and Alexis Michelle, who agreed with Heidi and then got scared of Candy and then backpedaled and pussy pop. Shouts to Alexander Rogers. I'm gonna just throw this in here because I forgot to talk about that, because that was some bullshit too, and I forgot about that for last week's episode. Anyway, carry on. Something I do want to say, because it was a little bit too much for Heidi, the snatch game of love. Miss Kahana. Whether Heidi was actually being shady and really, or actually trying to help you so that you guys can volley off of each other, either way, Have you seen a Snatch Game, sis? Have you seen a Snatch Game? People make fun of the people that's in the fucking bottom of Snatch Game and make easy targets out of them all the time. Do I feel like Heidi was like, bitch, I'm trying to get you to come at me, like, so that it's a joke, it's funny? I do. Kahana, you was terrible. And the craziest thing about that episode to me, and yeah, I'm going to talk a lot about Heidi because it was kind of her episode and she left and all, but what's crazy about it to me is that y'all were so secure in the fact that the bottom two would have been Kahana and Heidi. We all watch RuPaul's Drag Race, right? We watch RuPaul's Drag Race all the time, right? What is the key thing to do in any challenge with RuPaul? Make her laugh. And Heidi as Blackbeard was making RuPaul tee-hee. Like, they were laughing. They were laughing. And I'm like, okay, yeah, she did Blackbeard, and she was basically Heidi, but our flag means death. Anybody? Are y'all not aware that in the current zeitgeist of the Blackbeard legend, because of our flag means death, that Blackbeard is gay as fuck right now? Like, I immediately was like, oh, okay, Blackbeard, and you gonna have him sissified, or I'm sorry, not sissified. That's not what I meant, because I'm aware that that is a slur now. But yassified. Are you not aware that Blackbeard has been yassified in pop culture recently and before she came to Drag Race? That Blackbeard has been yassified? If y'all never watched Our Flag Means Death, if you got HBO Max, please watch it. It's great. But yeah, in canon right now, and from when she decided to do Blackbeard, I keep saying Blackbeard gay as hell. And what she did with the character, was she just Heidi? Yes. Was it funny? Yes. So I don't know why y'all were just like, if Heidi wouldn't have left, Jessica Wilde wouldn't have bought him. Yes, she would have. Yes, she fucking would have. I'm not even familiar with that character. But that's the key. Heidi, we don't know a whole lot about Blackbeard. You heard the name. You know it's a pirate. When the peg leg fell and she was like, the gig is up, honey. Like, it was good. Was it the best Snatch Game ever? But I honestly, personally believe it still would have been Jessica Wilde and Kahana, because Jessica was just not funny. Whereas Heidi was. Kahana wasn't funny, but we already knew that, and Heidi was trying to help her out or fucking help herself out. But either way, it's Snatch Game. Jokes is jokes. The whole thing about Candy saying that she would come for Jimbo, I believe it, because look, and lo and behold, transition to the next episode. I'm not talking about none of the reveal looks. I wasn't super moved by any of them. Sorry, I wasn't. They were looking for Jimbo. I'm like, okay. Lala Reed loved her outfit, took a blanket off. Jessica Wilde, I got the which came first, the chicken or the egg, and I love your references to your original season. But that was yellow velvet dress with a feather bow on it. I mean, a cape. James Mansfield's was too big. Candy Muse, I got it, but I didn't get it because it was just like, it's just. Did you want to pick a color or a theme? I want to talk about Candy Muse too, because I don't fucking get it. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. And she won the next episode, so let's get on to the next episode. I don't fucking get it. I'm sorry, I don't. I love her personality. I love her as a queen. But I don't get it. And it's not because she doesn't pad. I've gotten over that. I work with a goddamn drag queen that don't pad. She's fierce too. Yeah, I work with a drag queen. Ain't that fucking crazy, right? And she don't pad, and she's fabulous. So I'm over that. Let me get on to this Joan musical, right? This is the thing that you hate. I see why Nick Doramo do that, and he be touching up his makeup during the thing, because I'm shiny and my lipstick is missing from the cigarette. Anyway, vintage Jimmi Pynk today. Vintage. I'm out here, I'm drinking, I'm chilling. And I got about 17 minutes. Let me get to the point. The Joan the Rusical was fan-fucking-tastic. It was great. It was great. Everybody did a good job. The numbers were good. I saw a lot of people struggling with choreography that really pulled that shit out. James Mansfield. In my opinion, and I'm just going to be honest, in my opinion, I thought LaLa won. I loved the Vogue number. Come on, Joan. It was great. And I'm not taking anything away from Candy Muse, because Candy Muse did a great job. Jessica Wilde did a great job. Everybody did a fucking great job. Y'all, everybody did a great job, so you had to nitpick. Y'all nitpicked at Kahana. Just go ahead and say y'all want Kahana out so she can win the Fame Games. Because she's going to win the Fame Games. We know that, right? If Kahana gets out, she's going to win the Fame Game. Are you seeing what this bitch is bringing to the runway? Was this look she brought to the runway my favorite? But I got the reference and she made it her. But honey, just go on and say y'all want Kahana to win the Fame Game. She's part of the franchise. She's part of the Vegas tour. Y'all just want her to win the goddamn Fame Games. Because you know don't nobody else got a goddamn chance. If she's out and she does the Fame Games. Ain't nobody else got a goddamn chance. Candy Muse, who, we're going by track record. I don't want nobody to think I'm coming for Jimbo, but you didn't go for track record and you voted James Mansfield out. And it was a hard week because I don't feel like anybody really deserved to go home. Like, everybody was fantastic. I'll tell you, the person that had the hardest song was Alexis Michelle. Apparently my phone is ringing and I'm sorry if y'all hear that. I'll call my cousin back later. It is... I will tell you, even with the runway with Grace Jones, like, to me, the winner was LaLa Ri. And how dare you say we wanted a more Grace Jones look when she had the most literal Grace Jones look? Like, the judging, y'all just wanted it to be Candy Muse. And then the lip sync. Girl, let me try to remember the looks, because I did not take notes. I watched it last night. I'm doing a lot right now. Your girl is doing a lot right now. But she's thriving and doing a lot. And I promise y'all a review. So I'm going to do the review. Baby. To me, LaLa Ri won that. Even Michelle Visage said it. This from the very beginning. She did that show. Bitch, she had that. I'm not saying Candy Muse did bad. She did not. And I did love her Grace Jones take on it. I did like her take on the Grace Jones look that she did. Nobody's Grace Jones look is terrible except for James Mansfield. And I know James Mansfield because I watched when she goes over her looks. I didn't watch this one. That she lost weight there and her outfits are too big. But bitch, out of everybody that's here, I know you can sew. Run a goddamn seam in that bitch and tighten it up. And I think that just goes into other things that we've seen with Roscoe's and things like that, that James probably should have been in the bottom before James was actually in the bottom. And Candy was friends with Kahana. And I feel like they wanted the drama because I bet you when we see the vote is for Kahana. But what did I say? It's time for a shakeup. It's time for a shakeup. Somebody had to get outside of that shit. And they got cameras back there. We know they got cameras back there. And it was like, oh, Candy picked James. We gonna say James won that lip sync. I don't believe that either. It was close, but I felt like Angie was cleaner. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Candy was giving me man. Candy is giving me. I bought a goddamn leotard from a fetish leotard from Shein or Temu, and you already know it's not gonna fucking fit and it's gonna move around. That's why you have on pasties. And it was giving me man. It was giving me man. I'm sorry. It was sexy. She did a good job with the lip sync. I'm not gonna say she didn't. The wig was sloppy. The outfit was basic, and it was giving me man. It was giving me man. Where Angie was serving. Angie was serving, and I thought she did the better lip sync because it's not all about tricks and smacking your ass and things like that. It was close. I will say it's close, but for me, if I wanted to watch somebody perform that song based on the lip syncs that I saw, the outfits, how it was performed, I'm going with Angie. And then, like I said, for the win, I'm going with La La Ree, even on the runway. Even though I love what Candy Muse did, and she was second to me in the challenge, in the runway, and in the lip sync. She was second. I'm not knocking her, but to win, and then win the lip sync and $30,000 too, produced. So produced. I'm so over the overproduction of this goddamn show. I really am. And yes, I stopped reviewing it before because I was in a deep depression after my father died. But coming back to it, I can't wait to go back and watch All Star 7 and review that for y'all because that was giving me life. And I probably shouldn't even started watching it, not knowing. But I didn't know. I didn't know we was going to get this. It hadn't been announced at the end of 15. Because even watching the couple of episodes I watched of, I think I watched 3 of All Star 7, this is it's vehemently a disappointment. And I'm fucking with it, but I'm not fucking with it. And then my front runner for me was Heidi. And then she's gone. And then you just look at the judging. And like I said, if it would have been a top 3 for me, based on runway and the challenge, I would have given it to La La Ree, Candy Muse, Alexis Michelle. Alexis Michelle had the hardest song. And some of y'all ain't theater nerds or musical geeks. So when she was talking about this is what we call a patter song, bitch, I was already into it. And I was like, you got the hardest song, bitch. She had the hardest song to execute and then to go back and lip sync. She had the hardest song. And she did a great job. She had one of the more iconic, she had the most iconic lines in the whole musical. And then her Grace Jones look was very well executed. And then my fourth place would have actually been Jimbo. I ain't knocking Jessica Wild, but you was safe. they were living for that outfit. And I'm like, yes, put your own spin on the outfit. And I'm going to talk about the fame games too. All right, what I got left? 6 minutes. Let me hurry up. But what she did with that, they were saying it was so gorgeous. I'm sorry, it looked cheap to me. It did. And I'm in my purple era, and it looked cheap to me, and it was not giving me Grace Jones. God, that's a reference to Beyonce's remix to the Queen's remix to Break My Soul. What is it? Something Aaliyah, Grace Jones, because she named checks Grace Jones twice, honey, and we're here for it. But I got 6 minutes. Let me hurry up. Fame games. Mrs. Kasha Davis, do that. I was expecting Mrs. Kasha Davis to have her whole ass out. It's what Lala Ree did last week or the week before that wasn't hitting, but Mrs. Kasha Davis actually put that ass out, and I loved it. Monica Beverly Hills, you wasn't ready to be here. Still. Naysha Lopez, you wasn't ready to be here. Still. You took a take on her bodysuit, and you don't even do the same color. Like, I would have never known that was Grace Jones. And Darian Lake, you ate. Darian Lake, you ate on that. I don't remember all of Grace Jones' looks outside of like the Pull Up to My Bumper video and Strange. No Man Could Resist This Pussy, which nobody did, which would be the easiest Grace Jones to do because that is probably the most popular Grace Jones thing that you can do. But the look that Darian Lake had on, I do remember from Grace Jones, and it was iconic, and she smashed it. I wish Heidi, I didn't want Heidi to quit, but I wish Heidi would have quit on the week that we could have saved Darian Lake, because that, out of everybody that has been eliminated, is who I really want to see more of. So with that being said, I only got 6 minutes left to record on this phone. Real impromptu, real easy. Like I said, it ain't the review y'all wanted, but it's the review y'all gonna get today. Your girl is busy. She got a lot of shit to do. And now that I'm back working, it's a balance I have to relearn for you guys. But I wanted to at least touch on everything that I really wanted to touch on. And we'll definitely talk later. I will tell you that I work all next weekend, which is Juneteenth weekend. Drop the ball on taking that off. I work Saturday, Sunday. And I fucked up again because I accidentally hit the hang up button. But anyway, all else I want to say to y'all is I love y'all. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for still supporting me. NostalgiaMask.com is still in effect. PayPal, Cash App, all that is still in effect. If y'all all give me $1, I might can do a couple things. And get into some costuming and stuff, but it's a process. I'm still doing the business. I came back to doing YouTube. I'm still doing the business. I'm trying to rebuild the business back up. My sister just got engaged last week, so now I'm the maid of honor, and I'm planning a wedding. A bitch was busy last week because it was a planned thing, and she got engaged, and let me just say, it's the reason why I missed last week. It was not anything negative. Everything is positive. It's just me getting back into the swing of things. So I thank all of y'all for being patient, staying out here, waiting for your girl, hollering at your girl, still supporting your girl. Like, subscribe, all that shit YouTube tell you to do. Because I can't even fucking sell my shit off of YouTube until I'm monetized again. And I lost all of that. Oh, and by the way, it's late enough in the video I can say this, right? I don't know how familiar y'all is with YouTube, because I'm in my purple era and I feel like I need to say this. Go subscribe to Swoop and Illuminati is a cunt, and keep it greasy. Deuces.